Kia ora and welcome along to the Met Service National Update for today, the 2nd of October. Well, it's a windy start to the week, especially across the Southland. There are severe weather warnings that cover many parts of the Southland. And you can see we've already had a fair number of thunderstorms, those red crosses running up that western coast to start the day. But we are going to find the strong winds are with us pretty much from, say, Southland up towards Marlborough as we go through the rest of Monday. And we are looking at some severe winds as well, reaching gale force at northwesterlies ahead of these features, and then gale force southwesterlies in towards places like Southland, around towards Dunedin and parts of Clutha as well. So plenty of strong wind warnings in place for today. You can see right the way up from the far south, we could find gusts 130 kilometres an hour up towards places like Canterbury, 120 or so in the most exposed areas of the Canterbury Plains, 130, 140 kilometres an hour in the gusts in the most exposed parts of the Canterbury High Country. And we could find, again, gusts 120 kilometres an hour up towards parts of Marlborough, Wellington and Wairarapa. But a windy story, and we've also got some wet weather on that western coast as well. So a heavy rain warning for parts of Western as we go through Monday as well. Head along to the Met Service website for the latest information on those severe weather warnings. But you can see as we go through the night time into Tuesday, we find this system starts to put away. Everything is easing off as we head through the night time tonight. In towards Tuesday, a much better, brighter, drier day. We've got a bit of an early morning showery, snowy situation across parts of, say, the Central Plateau up towards the Desert Road, but generally down south things are looking much better and clearer thanks to an area of higher pressure set to build across us. But it will be a chilly night. Temperatures are back down to around about 0 or 1 degree Celsius in the likes of, say, Southland and Queenstown area. So it will be a chilly morning for you, but a clear and cold one. Up north, we're still looking at temperatures around about 5s and 6s. Places like Wellington, around about 6 degrees Celsius as we head in towards the early hours of Tuesday morning. Now, through Tuesday, that high pressure becomes the drive-in feature. We've got some windy conditions out towards the Chatham Islands. Worth keeping an eye on those winds through there. But you can see, as we head through the daytime, as that high pressure builds across us, the winds ease off. The showers become few and far between, and for many of us, it's a fine, dry and settled looking story. We have got a few showers around first thing through parts of, say, Wanganui and in towards the central high country, and we are going to find a bit of snow perhaps about the top of the Desert Road. Worth keeping an eye on that. But you can see as we head through the daytime, those winds that do drive those showers on towards the eastern coast. But I think many of us should find it's dry and clear as we head through towards the afternoon. A fine looking end to the day in places like Auckland. Plenty of dry, clear and sunny weather through the daytime. In terms of our temperatures, highs around about 16 degrees Celsius. A cold night though coming up as we head through Tuesday night in towards Wednesday, especially those inland areas, back down towards freezing for the likes of, say, Hamilton for the early hours of Wednesday morning. Down on the Southland, well, we are looking at generally a fine, dry and clear day. There's a touch more cloud and still some rather blustery winds around the likes of Banks Beach, but a great day for the likes of Nelson, down right the way down that western coast in towards Queenstown. Southland, much quieter looking day for you for Tuesday. The winds are a lot lighter and plenty of dry, clear and sunny weather as we head through daytime, but fine and frosty through the night time. A cold night coming up for you as we head in towards the early hours of Wednesday morning. Daytime temperatures, 14s and 15s on that western coast. Highs of only 12 degrees Celsius in Canterbury. A chilly old story there, but again, a cold night coming up in towards those early hours of Wednesday morning. For the rest of the week, though, high pressure dominates the situation. Things generally are looking fine and dry for many of us. Plenty of clear sky and settled weather. And the good news, with a return of that northwesterly, I think we find our daytime temperatures really climbing as we head through the week as well. That's it from me. There's more at metservice.com.